Good morning, it's Gary from G&H Honey Bees. It's 23rd of June 2019 and I'm going to do my weekly hive inspections. Now I'm only going to include Hive 1 and Hive 3 in the first video. Hive 2 I'm going to do in a separate video because I've had a situation with it during the week and I want to have a good close look at it and see what's going on with it. So let's have a look in here, and I may be taking honey off today. I am not sure because they were really packing it in here last week. So let's have a look and see what we have inside. Definitely a lot of bees in here. Let's see what they've been up to this week. So they're just starting to draw this outside frame out on this side, and they're putting a little bit of nectar into it. And they're starting to cap. This is full of honey. They're starting to cap it. You can see them working on the capping there in the middle. What about this side? Yeah. Sorry, girls. And they're drawing this out. Maybe I'll turn this frame around so they will draw it out a little quicker. And back in the hive. There you go. Now this frame, oh my god, that's heavy. Oh yeah, this is full. And look at, they've got this about a third of the way capped on that side. And nearly completely capped on the inside. So a few more days, that'll be ready for taking. I might put that one on the outside and just let them finish it. This frame, well, this is going to be kind of a funny frame. They're capping honey on it. But this side they haven't been able to draw out. They drew out that other frame I just took out kind of weird, kind of wide. So this one isn't drawing out quite as much. I wonder if I should put that in a different location. So again, they got a bunch of nectar in the bottom part of that. Interesting. So the top of that's all capped. And top of that's all capped, and they're filling in the bottom part of it. I think the queen might have been up in here at one point looking for a place to lay. Nice. So that's full of honey, partially capped. That's full of honey, and they're just starting to cap that. This frame is full of honey, and they're starting to cap it on the top. That's full of honey right to the bottom. That side is full of honey. They're still drawing out the end there, but the center is completely full of honey. So I'm wondering, because they're not doing hardly anything with these outside ones. I'll take that one. I'll put it on the outside here. Move that one over. Let's just put this one in here. Let's move some of these frames around a little bit. So I'm not taking any honey off just yet. Pretty soon. That back in there. I'm thinking what I want to do with that frame. Take that frame out of there. I'm going to move this to the outside. Frame down there. Oh, I can't do that. It won't fit. Carefully put that frame in there. Okay. The honey box. Now, let's see if we've got enough space. Yeah, heavy. Going to be heavy. Gently set that down. There's capping honey in there. And there. Alright, let's have a look. Which one can I get out without? Alright, let's get it on this side. Well, that's brood. That's all brood. That's all brood. A lot of bees in here. Yeah, that's all brood. That's brood from end to end too. Let's take that strip out of there. So this is all nectar. So they've been backfilling. Yeah, this is all nectar. They're backfilling these frames. There's a couple of queen cups on there. There's nothing in them. I might take and put that to the outside if we're backfilling. There. queen's been here. She's been laying eggs. That's good. There's brood in this frame. And nectar on the outside. And they've started capping some of that. I may have to put that to the outside too. We're going to take that out. Come on. That's going to the outside. And this is all nectar. They're actually filling everything with nectar. I think what I'll do is I'll just put another box on here anyway. So that they aren't filling up all the spaces the queen's looking to lay in. Okay, this is brood. And nectar. This is all brood. Good frame of brood there. Alright. Again. Put that out. That's all nectar. Yeah, I gotta put another box on here. Maybe I'll put these nectar frames up on the top. Alright, so that's Hive 1. Reorganized a little bit. I know it's a destruction of bees, but I'm going to put the honey box super back on there, and then we'll move on to Hive 3, see what's going on in there. Alright, be back in a moment. Alright, here we're back in Hive 3. Let's see what these girls have been up to since last Sunday. Bees on the bottom there. Frame over. I threw this box of empty frames on here last Sunday just because there was going to be a large population increase in bees because there was a lot of bees about to hatch. And so let's see what they've done since last week, besides glue that down. Nothing there. Now this was an old frame that I had from last year. I'm not doing too much with it either. Let's put it over there. They haven't started to move up here too much. These frames are pretty much still undrawn, so I don't have to look too hard in here. They're putting wax on these frames, so we'll just leave that as it is. I thought I would take advantage of the really big nectar flow that's going on right now and get some more frames started. Let's pull this box off. Alright, this is full of honey. I think what I might do is put this, yeah, see, and they're actually capping this side here. I might actually put that in the new box at the top and put a empty frame in between the brood frames. Yeah, there's a reason I put my gloves on for these guys, because they seem to be a little testy. There's some brood in there, but a lot of nectar. And so, all fresh brood on that side, except for the ends. Good frame of brood on the one side. Come on, girls, get up from under my fingers. That's brood. Fresh larvae in there. Hopefully the camera can pick them up. You see all the fresh grubs down in the center there? Lots of fresh grubs on this side. Yeah, I know. Come on, get up from under my fingers. Lots of fresh grubs. This is a full frame of brood, fresh brood. There's the odd cell that has a bit of nectar in it, but for the most part it is brood. Let me smoke them down a bit. Just calm them down. Go in there. And this is all fresh grubs. A little bit of honey in the corners, but that's about it. And this side as well. So I should see what they've been doing to the man-like treatment strips. They've been chewing it up and disposing of it out the bottom, but I'm just going to take it off. Oh yeah, nice frame of brood there. I'm going to take the strip out of there too. Come on, girls. And on that side. Wow, that's a nice frame of brood. And there's fresh grubs in some of those empty cups there. Yeah, I know you're mad at me. I see a few eggs. I wonder if the queen is on this frame someplace. Lots of fresh grubs on this side of the frame. I don't see her there. I don't know why they've stopped short at the end there and haven't. Maybe I didn't get enough wax on there when I waxed it. See, they've just stopped short of filling that up, and same on the other end. But this side they've drawn it right out. So I wonder if I didn't get enough wax on there when I waxed the frames. This is all brood. And this is fairly new brood too in some spots. So she is laying like a good thing here. Clean that bird comb off of there. And they've got some almost capped honey around the top of that, and a lot of brood in the middle. And this is mostly nectar on this side, and there's a bit of brood. And I would imagine this other frame is all honey. Alright, so I'm going to put Hive 3 back together, put the cap on it and stuff, and move on to Hive 2. We'll be back in a little bit. Actually, no, this is going to be the end of this video. So, I really appreciate you watching. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more videos from G&H Honey Bees.